1951 Montgomery Ward Airline 25WG-2765D. This was given to me by a young friend who got the radio in a cabinet for free and decided he wanted to make the cabinet into a dresser for his clothes, so he took the radio guts out and gave the innards to me. So I thought we'd try to do a resurrection here. I'm sorry my gloves aren't blue, but anyway, we'll kind of take a look. I pulled the speaker out, and there was a phonograph which we've torn out and thrown away. And we've got the back plate here. We have the front bezel for the tuner here. And then this back plate with the loop antenna and matching capacitor. And this will be a resurrection. We'll try to get it alive and playing some sound here. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. Since this doesn't have a cabinet anymore, when I'm done with this video, I'm just going to take it apart and sell some of the better parts, like this transformer, on eBay. Look, it's got this knife switch for some kind of, I don't know if this is antenna or what that is. All right, well, let's look at the bottom and make some random comments about how the government is suppressing us here during the coronavirus. Here's the bottom, and it looks pretty original, except for that orange drop there coming off of the volume pot, if that's what that is. But gee, the rest of it isn't too bad. Okay, so then we have these wires go into the coil, and then these other wires that went to the phonograph that have been cut off, but those shouldn't affect the operation at all. So let's get some electricity out here and see if we can wire this up and see what it does. So I pulled it out of the box to see what we got here and spread the wires out. You know, it's not a bad design. It's got a little RF preamplifier here, and it's got push-pull output here, and see here on the here on the side, it belonged to, what's that say? What is that? H.L. Schaefer 233 Matthew Long 5895G. I don't know. Anyway, so it looks like this goes to one of the output tubes. So these have got to be the speaker wires, and so that's what this was. Apparently, someone had two different speakers that they could switch back and forth with these. So we can get rid of this entirely. So the power cord. And that's polarized, but this looks a little sketchy. Okay. And then the phonograph wires and FM dipole, and then these go to the loop. These two here, because they come to the tuning condenser and ground, and then this is for external antenna, looks like. Okay, so power. Let's take care of that. Get like a 100-watt light bulb and some jumper cables. Okay, so I think we've gone ahead and made this about as dangerous as possible. Trying to copy the master. We have the speaker clipped on here to the speaker leads. And then some nice jumper cords with a 100-watt light bulb in series there. I pre-tipped it over because I don't like to clean up broken glass. And then over here to a kilowatt and an extension cord that's not grounded. And yeah, so that's pretty good. And I was just kind of checking this out here and to figure out what's what. So this I think is tone maybe. Depends on what they put the switch on, because the switch is on this one. So I'll turn that off. And gee, it's hard to do this one-handed tuning, of course. And then, oh, check this out. See this this metal bar here? That goes to this display in the window. So you got AM. So I don't have to guess what the mode is at all. I think phono should be. There's phono. So that's pretty good. We'll put it on AM. Do the simple stuff first. When that's off. Well, oh gosh. Okay, let's plug this in and see what happens. I don't know if we can. Got that right? Here we go. And got our voltage. Let's put it into watts. Okay. Let's turn this on. Oh, it's dimming down. Don't do anything. Lighten up. Oh. Got a buzz coming out of the speaker, so the. Well, how about that? I don't know if you can hear this. I got a mic on. I'll leave the mic there. Let's see what. Doing 46 watts, which is a little low. Kind of expect that to be closer to 80. These are going here. I think that's the FM. The detector and the first RF. Is that going? Can you? Those three for sure. And the RF preamp is okay. At least he's glowing a little bit. I don't know what this guy is. A little static there. Huh. Yeah. Oh, and this was the rectifier, and that's hot. I can't tell about these output tubes, but it's buzzing, so I guess they're doing something. Man, it's getting windy. I think storm's coming in. I'm gonna have to move this inside. Hey, there we go. Well, I guess our output tubes are okay. Huh. Well, that's a pretty specific spot. Again, our wattage is not. Yeah, maybe that's okay. But the audio section's certainly working. Yeah, I'd say the filter capacitors, of course, are hose, but I don't expect it to all have all this buzzing at one. Is that the antenna tuning? No. Maybe here. Get that off of there. Okay, well, this is promising if I really wanted to get this thing going. I'm not sure if I want to take it any farther or not. I'm probably going to have to move it inside because we may be in for some rain here. Huh. So I brought this in and stuck it on the bench here and put the speaker down there and didn't do much except wiggle some tubes, and I brought the power up slowly because I got my Variac and isolation transformer here. And now the interesting thing is the wattage is up more where I expected it to be. That's like 62. Before we were getting 45. And this is on FM now. And I'll do that to become an antenna because this isn't. But what's interesting is this is the only place on the dial that's receiving anything, so it's pretty deaf. And but it's the same place where I was getting loud static outside. So there's some little notch where things are kind of working. I have confirmed that all the tubes are lighting up anyway. So I guess I should do some voltage checks and maybe a little signal tracing. And AM is still dead. In fact, it's deader in here than it was out there. So hang on. Okay, well, so for one thing, on AM, this antenna connection seems flaky. See if I can make it. And if I hold that up, that works better. So there's some AM. So this is very low on the dial. We have a station locally here. There you go. It's the local station. They're playing a little old Jack Benny, so we get some vintage radio programming out of this vintage radio. See, the problem with this is I have to hold this. I have to hold this in position. Let me resolder this.
Your lucky strike every afternoon. And listen to Dennis Day in A Day in the Life of Dennis Day. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
So there we go. I resoldered this connection here, and now basically AM is working. Could be better, but you know it's not too bad. So that's it. Mostly, I just wanted to see if this thing was going to perform at all, and it does work. So now, unfortunately, I'm going to take it apart, bank the tubes, and sell the transformer. And I guess I'm sorry I just didn't get a chance to use the, the phrase "twerko twinkleate" in this video, but there you go.